Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're thrilled to have you join us. The past few weeks have been nothing short of incredible. Ryan had quite the adventure. He was bulldozed by a shark, and all in the same week he got a tattoo in memory of his brother Rory. We've been out on the water catching sailfish and shooting some impressive Spanish mackerel. Our four-wheel drive excursions have taken us to some of the most breathtaking spots across the country where we've explored hidden gems and soaked in stunning landscapes. This holiday season we celebrated Christmas on the Ningaloo, where we enjoyed a fantastic feast with fresh catches for the family. It truly was an unforgettable experience in one of Australia's most iconic locations. We hope you enjoyed this week's adventures as much as we did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop us a comment to say g'day. We love hearing from you. Welcome to our extraordinary journey through the stunning landscapes of Australia. We are a travelling family living life on the road and immersing ourselves in the wonders of this incredible country since December 22. I'm Rachel.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Molly. I'm Tom.
And this is Maggie.
Our home is the epitome of adventure and luxury on wheels. It is the ultimate form of freedom, designed to conquer the untamed wilderness and embark on exhilarating adventures. So please come and join us as we dive into vibrant culture, unique encounters with wildlife, and unforgettable experiences that will leave you craving for your own Australian adventure. Alright, so we're on the road today. We're heading to Sandy Point, which is a beautiful little beach camp south of Coral Bay. We have done it before, and we tried to go back earlier on in the year, but there was a crocodile lurking in the area, so we're going to give it another crack today. So our plan is to go for 4 nights, but the wind is meant to be up for the next few days, and then it's starting to drop, so we could extend, but yeah, we'll just see how we go.
Now this way. So far so good. Just a bit of corrugation makes us feel at home, but the track's looking pretty good. Pulled into Sandy and we're coming to a bit of a hill that's pretty tight and hard to get through, so I'm just going to pull up down the bottom. We'll walk up and just make sure it's the same as last year, hopefully better, fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll suss it out and then we'll get in and have a crack. So far it's pretty hard. All the sand seems to have blown off, all this like compacted rock or whatever it is. So the track up looks good. We're still going to get a run up because it's a steep hill. And then as you get up over this ledge, the walls, or the track's been cut into a top of a hill, and you've got some tight walls either side. So we'll just see how that looks. And but so far this all looks good. This bit through here looks pretty soft, but it's only about a 10-15 metre stretch, so hopefully we've got enough momentum. We'll get through that all right. So as you come here, this is where the fun starts. Get up the hill. And as you can see, these banks have been cut away. It actually looks alright, but you do have to hug this left-hand side of the track pretty tight because your van does pull hard into that right side. It looks alright though.
We're 17 meters long.
Yeah, we're a long setup, so it does cut this corner, and you find it gets pretty close to this inside wall here. But it should be right. It's with the track being hard, it means you've got more control over your speed, so we should be right getting through there. It'll be good. We'll have a go.
Let's give it some.
Yeah, we'll just have a crack. So also, once we get through this area, it's just as hard getting out. I'll spin this around. I'm not real good with this. You've got this through here, and you've got a big snake bend through here. It doesn't look too bad, I'm sure, on this view, but when you're dragging a 17 metre setup and your van's tilting over towards the walls now, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. It's yeah. You've also got a mission getting out, so we'll worry about that in a few days. We'll get this thing in and then have some fun. You need the seatbelt on. Oh, yeah, concentrate, get it over your watch. There you go, look at that. You alright? Let's go. Let's get over this. Through that soft sand and
I forgot about that hill.
yeah, and then once you get through that, another hill. Again, it looks pretty hard, so we should be sweet. And she's also a bit tight with these long setups. But we'll be... oh shit.
So we met a fellow while we were dropping our tyre pressures, and he said that the softest track in Sandy is just that last stretch before the camps, and that's kind of what we found last year as well, wasn't it? It was pretty soft through there.
Yeah, you get through all those tight sections and the track's pretty good. It's pretty good the whole way in, and then you do a big 180-degree turn and heading north again, and then as you come down the hill there's a stretch for about 100 meters and it's really soft, and a lot of people get bogged there, so it gets churned up all the time. So you got to be a bit prepared for it, get a good run up. As long as you got momentum, you'll be all good, but make sure you get some momentum. Fingers crossed again. That'll be our last little hurdle until we get down to camp.
As long as you're prepared for it and you just give it some,
yeah,
you're all good. Oh. So we're just about to do that soft stuff now. We just need to make sure that there's no one else in front of us or coming for us, because if we stop, we sink.
Yeah. Come down the hill, you do that 180-degree turn, head north, and then just start to get some momentum because it starts to get soft.
It's like the whoops that kill us, you know, it's soft, but then you get like all those whoopy sort of bits, and the natural sort of like reaction to brake, but you can't brake on these soft tracks. Here we go.
And it is pretty soft. It doesn't seem too whoopy so far, so which is good.
So it's very powdery.
Keep the momentum up, and it's very powdery.
Yep.
It's been a fair bit of wind here, so it fills the tracks in with silty sand. But it's pretty flat, which is great. We can keep that momentum going. And I think we're through the bulk of it. I think. Oh no, here we go.
water is insane. Holy moly.
Yeah, I don't really get a chance to look at it. Oh, and it's stopped again.
Do you see the manta rays, darling? Still soft all through here. Some whoops. Don't stop, Dad. God, he reckons he doesn't want to get
Good
stuck.
advice, Tommy, don't stop, hey?
Well, it's soft here. Well, I don't remember that turn. We made it.
Yeah, it looks hard for an hour. Beautiful.
So we've just pulled up to our site and Ryan's going to reverse in. We're just going to fix it up a bit. We have some southwesterlies due over the next few days. So it's just going to try and position the van to give us a bit of protection.
Perfect. 2 attempts. Not bad. In our next van, all of this will be mounted. There's no way I'm doing this all the time.
We can't live without Starlink though, hey? It's been awesome.
Nah, it's awesome. So good.
Well, we travelled for the first, I think it was 7 months or 8
I was
months
going to say 9 months, but 7, 8 months, something like that.
without Starlink, and it was fine. But then it just got to the point where we had some things to do and we really needed the internet. And so we bit the bullet and got Starlink, and we have not looked back since. It's incredible. It works really well, it's very efficient, and we are quite remote most of the time. So yeah, it's well worth it. It's the router.
And just plug it in, and then all you do is turn your inverter on and you can,
Surf the web.
yeah, full internet all the time. It's great. Stream movies, whatever you need to do. It's great.
Look at new spear guns. Boats and spear guns. That's what Ryan looks at all the time.
Boats and spear guns, that's all you need.
Don't be surprised if you see us next time with a really big boat. Hey Ryan.
If I get my way.
So when you come to places like this, it is always nice having a buddy around just in case you find yourself in a sticky situation and you need a helping hand. This year we are by ourselves. Last year when we came through, we had our friends with us and we all camped around the corner at 14 Mile. It was a beautiful beach camp right on the water. The beach itself was very narrow where we were camped, and it kind of went on a bit of a lane and a bank, and we found ourselves with our truck and caravan and boat, like the whole gear, down this bank, bogged up to our eyeballs. So we had all our friends dig us out last year. We had to do a double line pull. Our friends Jared and Rachel pulled us out with their ram. It was a bit of an ordeal.
So today we've got terrible weather. The wind's howling, so we're going to use it for a little day just to go exploring. I found a spot. I use Google Maps and I look for different parts of the reef, and I've found this spot. Camp's pretty close to the beach. This is all a sanctuary zone, and then you've got boat access for launching your boat just here, and it looks really good because it's got really close access to get out the back of the reef here. So for me, that's a nice quick trip out, and you can be trolling out the back, you could dive out the back, obviously if the conditions suit, but for us it looks good. It ticks a lot of boxes. With the sanctuary as well, you get great snorkeling because there's no fishing, no spear fishing. So you often get really beautiful reef and fish life through there. So we're going to go use this day, because we can't do much around here. We'll go explore and see what it's like. Bring the van around here, spend a couple of nights, it looks pretty special.
And quiet. We haven't seen a single person for about 30 kilometers. Amazing.
I don't know if the conditions will be helping us get the boat out. It's a bit wild out there. So this is the boat ramp. Drive down here, you got a steep bank here. I don't think I'll be doing it with the truck. I'll get down, but I definitely won't get back up. It's pretty soft the whole way, so might be shore dives if we come here. Reckon we'll drag the van through?
I reckon we should give it a go. It's a bit steep and a bit soft getting in, but I think we'll be alright.
It'll be sweet.
It'll be sweet. So what day is today? Today's Monday. Windy today. Tomorrow I reckon we should go back into town on Wednesday, stock up on food and water, pop in for Thursday. I think the wind is down.
Yeah, Friday's supposed to be sick.
Yeah, 5 to 10 on Friday. So I reckon that's our day. We want to be here for Friday.
Right.
Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan. We were just driving along the track before. We came through like a bit of a cleared out area, and then we got a bit of surprise. Comes to this, it looks all good, and it is, but you got to take it a little bit easy because it sort of just drops off and it's very soft and banks away to the left there. I don't know, it probably doesn't do it any justice, but you get a bit of a shock when you're cruising over the track, so you got to take it easy through here. At least it's two-way.
There's no way you would take a van through here. Absolutely no way.
We're not bringing the van through.
No. We'd end up over the edge. We'd be gone. We would have no van.
It's a bit of fun, but it's the fun of exploring. Check out the truck butt. Her natural habitat. Just blends in. She's beautiful. Can you have too much beige, Rachel? Definitely not too much beige. So we're just heading off out of Sandy, leaving a couple of days early. As we've mentioned, the weather hasn't been great. We haven't got a chance to get in the water. I ducked down to Coral Bay this morning with the kids and got groceries, topped us up for a few more days. I was hoping not to have to, but we haven't been able to get in the water. I had big plans to get crayfish, heaps of crayfish, because last year we cleaned up. Plenty of fish. But it hasn't worked out, so we had to get a heap on meat. So that's all good. We're now on to a little spot we've never camped before. Always wanted to come here, so we're finally getting the chance to come in. We're just going to get out of Sandy, through that tight spot, and we're on the road. Wish us luck. So this is the worst part about this, is getting out. Getting in's a bit hard. Getting out is way worse. You've got banks both sides, you got the van tilting, and we got through there. Now this is the worst section because it tips over so far. fine. How good's that? True. Didn't go too bad. Here we go.
Good.
Good?
We went terrible.
Terrible, Tom reckons. We made it. Truck was all good. We got in here fine. We got all set up. It's absolutely howling, but it's about 40, 50k winds. But hopefully in the morning, it's supposed to be offshore so we can get down the bank and get in for a snorkel. But we all got set up. Rachel's in cooking dinner. The kids are playing a game. Not sure what they're doing, but they're quiet. So that's all good. All set up, but the truck has a bit of a windbreak. It's not really helping much. Should get a beautiful sunset here, facing straight out to the west. Very hazy from all that wind. Rachel's got dinner on, hopefully. Oh, Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen again.
Chicken curry tonight. There you go.
Can you tell she's Irish?
You have to have mashed potato.
Mashed potato with curry.
The only way to eat it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I don't have a fly net. This is the worst flies we've ever seen. But look at this. This is what we came here for. So I'm going to jump in. Normally it's wild through here because you don't have a lot of reef protecting this part. So I've got a window here where the wind's down. Not a lot of water movement. I'm going to get out, have a dive out here, have a look, and fingers crossed there's some crayfish about. Also,
There's definitely a few flies anyway. There's your protein for the day.
you wouldn't go hungry.
So Ryan has been in the water no more than 30 seconds and I saw two big sharks just make a beeline for him. They went up behind him. They didn't go near him, but they definitely know he's in the water. They know he's spearing, so I think they're just waiting for the sound of that trigger to go off and then they're going to head in and try and steal his fish. I have given him the heads up so he knows that there's sharks around. But yeah, he's still out there anyway. He's aware. They're not after him. They're not after him. They're after his fish. But you just don't want to get in the middle of that. That's for sure. So I'm just going to keep an eye out. He keeps looking over. And if there's anything that's looking a bit suspect, or if I feel like he needs to come in, I'll give him the signal and he'll make his way in.
Wasn't much around at that last spot. Very weedy, not a lot of caves, not a lot of structure. So I'm just going to jump in up here. There's a vein of reef that runs out to the edge of the reef, a bit of a channel, and I'll have a look. Fingers crossed there's a bit more out there. Looks like a bit more structure, so we should get under something. That dive didn't go much better. There was plenty of parrot around. Not after parrot though, just after crayfish really. We got plenty of meat yesterday, so I don't need a fish. But the current's so strong through there. There's a channel that runs out to the ocean, and it's just like a washing machine. You'd need a perfect day to dive here well. But it's alright, it was still a bit of fun. More fun than these flies, so I'd probably prefer to be in the water.
There's not a breath of wind where we are at the moment. And the swarms of flies are absolutely insane. The sand is extremely hot. We're really battling here, aren't we?
Oh, we're doing it tough. We'll do it for you. Give us a spin, Rachel. Show us the flies. Whoops, stop. Oh, look at that.
And it's not because I smell.
She needs a good tub.
We have never seen anything like this before.
Oh,
Like we've come across flies, but nothing like this. Alright, we need to go super fast, open the windows, so all of our friends can exit. So we've just made our way up on top of this dune for the sunset tonight. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful one. We have been locked up inside the caravan all afternoon. The flies were horrendous. They were so bad, and at one stage we thought we were all going to get picked up and taken away by the swarm of flies. So we finally ventured out for sunset tonight. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we'll enjoy it. It's going to be our last because we're going to bail in the morning. We just can't enjoy the days with the flies being so bad.
So we're all packed up and ready to hit the road this morning. I have gotten the van ready for all of the rough tracks. What I usually do is, I'll spin this around. So I put the TV, laptop, all of that sort of stuff underneath our doona and pile it with cushions just to try and protect it. I like to have all of our blinds up when we're traveling because the van does get really hot, but keeping the blinds up just keeps the sun out of the van. We travel with the table down and make sure all of these clips are all pushed in. Excuse me, that was just a fly. I just swallowed a fly. I'm so sorry. So then in here is the kids' room. As you can see, it's nice and dark because I have all the blinds up. But we just pile the lower bunk with all of the kids' like arts and crafts sort of stuff. And it's nice and protected here by the ladder. But we have so much junk at the moment. It's insane. This door here has come off the track before as well, so we like to wedge it with the washing basket. You learn all of these tricks when you're traveling Australia, that's for sure. So we like to run the lines when we're driving down bumpy roads. Well, to be fair, even when we're driving on bitumen, we always do. We're just in the habit of doing it now because this little lever here can actually pop out like that, and if you haven't run your lines you'll end up with water everywhere, so it's always a good idea to have your water off and to make sure the lines have been run through just so you don't come into a wet caravan. And I think we're ready to hit the road. This is appropriate attire, yeah?
Definitely, we're getting eaten alive out here.
We are getting out of this place. Let's go. Oh, even Maggie has a fly net. Oh, Maggie. Oh, darling. She looks good.
It's helping her. Good work, Molly. Sacrificing your fly net for her.
You're a good big sister, aren't you?